Hey gamers, it's Archer1142 here with a mod review called Castle Defenders. Know that these have nothing to do with it. I couldn't exactly build you the castle that's part of it, but because there's two, there's a larger one and there's a smaller one. The larger one carries one of the spawners you'll need, and then has better loot, and then there's a smaller one which is more square. So these are some crafting recipes. You're going to need to go to the bigger castle and go to the top of the main tower. And then when you mine the enemy mage spawner, you should get it. And you get the medallion, and then you get a medallion, and then you get a mage spawner. You get a friendly mage spawner. And you're probably just like, well, Archer, how the hell do you get a medallion? Well, I just did this thing. So you go into a castle, you open the chest, and I think in every chest there's at least one medallion. And then yeah, you do that, and then I'll show you another thing with the medallion. And then so if you get 4 iron like this, and then a bow, you can get a friendly archer spawner. And then if you get iron the same way but with a sword, you get a friendly knight spawner. And then so grab this, grab this, grab this, grab this. Actually, no, I don't need to grab those, so never mind. So let's grab the medallion. And then oh no, don't want to do that. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of the things. So this is, let me find it. This is the oh yeah, gotta turn it on. Easy. This is the enemy knight. He is strong, fast, and he will run after you no matter what. And there are 2 spawners outside the castle and 2 spawners inside the castle near the chest that look like this. And that's his spawner. And then this is the enemy archer. He is stationary, he will not move, but he does pack a punch, and he will snipe you from pretty long. And then this is his spawner. It's basically like a darker cobblestone, you know. And then let's see, enemy mage. This is the enemy mage. He will strike you with lightning and set you on fire. And then this is his spawner. Oh yeah. And and these are the friendly versions of these guys. But the first thing I want to show you is the Merc. Now, oh shit. Let's turn it on. Peaceful. Yeah, the good guys will attack each other. So this is the Merc. There's no crafting recipe to spawn him, but just let me get something. So if you get a gold ingot, I'm gonna show you this afterwards, but that's just the Merc. He will spawn in a hut like this. This is the Merc's hut, and you walk in, and there should be this, and this is just an example of like how they would be arranged and what would be in here. I mean, usually there's always a gold nugget, I believe, and then there's something else. So I think it could either be a diamond sword. No, not a diamond sword. It could either be an iron sword, bread, or a carrot with a gold nugget. So yeah, and then usually their beds are messed up. So like this half of the bed and there's another bed here, but they're like sort of combined and it's close together and messed up. And then I'll show you the taming of the Merc afterward. But this is the friendly knight. You know, he looks just like the regular knight, only he's blue. And he will fight for you no matter what. And another reason you're going to want the medallion is just because if you have the medallion, he will follow you. So you could so if you got this spawner, that night spawner, right? And you put that outside your house, and you got some of these. And then you got a medallion, and then, well, you let a bunch spawn, and you got a medallion, and there's a castle nearby that you couldn't get by yourself just because of all the challenges. and then you take a bunch of these guys, take a bunch of the guys that spawn, and you're like no 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 no, and you go into the castle, and then they kill for you, or you could take them down in the cave. So when a creeper, and they also fight bad monsters for you. So you can go down in the cave like with a bunch of them, and they will fight for you and keep you safe. And yeah. And then this is the friendly archer. He's just green, you know. He is stationary and he will fight for you too. But just remember one thing: the iron golems will kill him for some reason. I don't know why. This is the friendly mage. He will also strike lightning, but he will kill mobs, and he can get kind of annoying if you have like wooden structures around, because he will set them on fire, and just because when he's trying to kill mobs. And if you have like a group of knights around and you're running around near him, and there's a monster around you, he will strike lightning, and he will probably strike them too, and then they will start dying, and then yeah, it's chaos. So really, it's either have an army of knights or this guy stationed outside your house. One of the two. So you kind of have to pick one. And if you have this guy stationed outside your house, you do not want a wood house. I'm just saying that now because you will leave him at night or something. You will leave him, go mining. It turns nighttime while you're mining. You don't notice. And then when you come back, your house is halfway burnt because he was lightninging mobs, you know, and then he set them on fire, and the fire caught to your house, and yeah. And, yeah, so, and then I want to, okay, so, and finally, there's the Taming of the Merc, which, see how these has a helmet now, and by the way, these are, neutral until you basically tame them, because if you hit them, they'll start attacking you, because they're neutral, and then you do this, and you're going to need 2 gold ingots for this, and then, you do that, and then now, once you do 2 gold ingots, and they're helmeted again, so you gotta go from helmet to non-helmet, and then helmet again, and he will start following you, and he is now passive towards you, and he will fight for you. He has less attack power than the knight, and he has less health than the knight, just because of his lack of armor. And think of him as sort of like a rebel. Like, you know how, like, the rebels are weaker than the main thing? Think of him as sort of like the main soldiers of the main empire, and him as a sort of a early rebellion. So, just think of that. And, yeah. So, I'm just going to show you how much health these guys have. And, you know, he'll stay when he's like this. So, and, the friendly ones have the same amount of health as their counterparts. So, friendly knight has 4 health. Not 4 health. It takes 4 hits to kill with a diamond sword. So that I'm just showing you on the friendly ones, but this is how much it takes an enemy knight to kill too. An enemy archer would take 3 hits with a diamond sword. Enemy mage will take 2 hits with a diamond sword because they are weak. And then I'm going to show you a merc. And a merc takes, with a diamond sword, 4 hits with a diamond sword to kill. And I believe they are sort of pack. So, like, if you attack one, they'll all start attacking you. So they're sort of like pigmen. And, yeah. So that's it for this mod, guys. The link for the download will be in the description. Download it if you want, you know, a little more adventure, I guess you could say, because, you know, you could conquer castles, sort of make your own kingdom, I guess you could say. Link the castles you conquer, you know, live in them, make the night spawners, have your own little army down in the caves and everything, you know. It'll be really fun, and, yeah, and I think they have an SMP version, I'm not sure. So if you're playing on your private server or whatever, and then you could sort of, I guess, you know, have army battles with your friends or something. I don't know. But, yeah. So like, you on your private server, you install it, you and your friend can just go around castle crashing, you know, with your friendly knight army. you know, you just get like, and then like you get these and you're like, you know, you go kill some shit. And yeah, so, and these also make great guards for villages. So if you had like a village that you were pretending to be like governor for or whatever, and you were expanding, and you didn't really have time to wait for enough villagers to spawn frying golems, or you didn't have enough time to make enough iron wooden doors, so they would breed, so the villagers would breed. You could just set a couple spawners in that village of these guys, and they will protect it from zombies, you know, whatever else is there. And just one thing, if you're trying to attack the creeper with a merc, right, the mercs will attack it, but they can't kill it fast enough. So if a merc tries to kill a creeper, it will explode, but if one of these guys tries to kill a creeper, it won't. So it's better if you're going to like try to attack creepers, use a knight and not a merc, because a merc, it takes 3 hits to kill a creeper, and by the second hit, and after the second hit, the creeper will blow up. But these guys, it only takes 2 hits. So yeah. So yeah, the link, and I work hard to make these. I work as hard to make these videos. What I have, I can't edit or anything. So you know, please show some support. You know, subscribe to my channel. You know, rate, comment, subscribe. Give me your feedback in the comments, stuff like that. You know, leave some positive feedback. And yeah, so that was this mod, and see ya.